One of the learnings which I had was whenever I used to meet founders, let's say around 25 to 28 age group, I always had that thought that what if I could meet this person 3 years before, and then maybe this misallocation and whatever missteps they have taken, maybe I could have been able to help them in one or two ways that will increase the probability of success. The whole program is optimized to force you to shift faster in those 14 months. If you want to pivot, you can pivot as many times as you want to, but you need to have paying customers at the end of 14 months. If you need more time, you can stay 6 more months and continue building from there. Once you have some kind of proof, top 30% we are guaranteeing funding, and then remaining we'll try to fund through network. And then you have the lifetime support also, right? You want to go through Series A 3 months, 3 years down the line, you can continue coming back to the mothership and the support is available. So that's how it is at this moment. And in phase 1, we are only doing it for 50 young founders. And then in phase 2, we'll see, do we want to do it across multiple cities? Do we want to include other global cities besides Dubai? Singapore is something we are exploring. California is something we are exploring. Interacting with partner institutions who are able to execute MOUs with us, and we can have that clarity on resource sharing, etc. Those conversations are going on in parallel. With education institutions, IIMs, etc., we have initiated MOUs, so there also will be interacting with their students. But the whole focus is, as you saw, the name is VenturEdu, so the whole focus is on the entrepreneurship, venture building, and whatever skills are required, whether that's, let's say, financial side, GTM side, whatever is required, we will keep breaking it down to bite size and then giving that back to the community. First is we will look for the quality of submission of your thesis. When you are submitting that 300-400 words document, it has to be non-GPT first of all, and then we need to check what are the different layers which you have been able to articulate. Writing, I think, is very important, and that's a skill which I think in age of social media people should practice more. Reading, writing activates different things inside you. I think it's almost like thinking, right? The more you write, the more you're able to think in terms of how to tackle a certain problem. So whether that's taking notes in Excel or Word or on your iPad or your pen and paper, I always try to structure things down, and that's more of professional hazard. So writing, what are you submitting? Stage 1. Stage 2, we want to check for certain personality traits. So there is an entrance, which is a paid entrance test. So you have to take that. Third is you meet our investors in person, maybe a group of 2. They sit down with you. They already know about your thesis. They ask you, maybe they go to second, third level. Then they ask you some probing questions. So what is the homework you have already done about this idea? And then we give you the offer, and then you join the program.